I'm Aaron Ward. I'm the co-founder and CEO of a tech startup called Ask Nicely.
I'm Jason. I'm a manager at KPMG. I'm feeling fairly nervous about the fight. My goal for the fight is to not engage in a brawl. I do want to sort of try and utilise the technical aspects of boxing to sort of get out of the flurry of punches that my opponent may throw at me.
I don't think any boxing fan has ever not wondered how they'd actually go on the ring, and for me Fight Night's an opportunity to really find out.
The work that Cure Kids do is great. I feel their efforts in funding medical research for children is such a great cause, and I'm stoked to be supporting that.
I'd really like to acknowledge the work that Mark and Tanya have done putting this event together, not just this year but for the past 10 odd years. I think it's just amazing the mammoth amount of effort that goes into putting this together. I think they really deserve to be acknowledged for all the work that they do.
Ladies and gentlemen, originally from South Korea, please welcome Jason Kwon.
I gotta close the window before I record, cause New York don't know how to be quiet. Word. Stand up. Word. Third. Coochie down to the socks like I'm Biggie Papa. Baby. Keep your girl head in my Tommy boxes. But rent it out, she a silly hoe. Cause she know the freaking style getting plenty dough. She don't get nothing from my nigga though. All she get is hard dick and some Cheerios. Kinda send it out, but I'm never out. Better put them in a truck with the penny low. No tint though, on my window. So you see a nigga shining in the Benzo.
And his opponent fighting in the blue corner, Aaron Ward.
I want to know who you're meeting in the cemetery.
I don't have to tell you anything.
This fight is brought to you by tech company Ask Nicely. Here we go, introducing first of all from the red corner, representing KPMG. Would you stand up for JK? He tipped the scales at 85.8 kilos. He hails from South Korea. Please welcome JK, Jason Kwon. Fighting at the blue corner, the tech CEO for our sponsors of this fight, Ask Nicely. Tipped the scales at 79.7 kilos. He's 45 years of age. He wants you to dial 111 because he is Aaron Emergency Ward. The best of 3 2-minute rounds. Brought to you by Ask Nicely.
And here we go. This is our fight number 6. Jason Kwon in the red corner. He is 15 years younger. Aaron Ward, however, has played league for 20 years. You can see he's a very heavily muscled man. Even though he might be slightly lighter. Very tight, compact punches as well. Jason Kwon wide with his shots. He's keeping his guard tight and it looks as if he might need to. He's obviously been to a Chinese therapist today. He's got cupping marks on his shoulders. He lands a good overhand right.
And then Ward comes back with a nice couple of jabs of his own.
Ward does look like if he opens up, he might be able to overwhelm Kwon.
Yeah, definitely seems to be the more technically proficient at this stage. But then Jay Kwon lands a big right hand.
Oh, the referee's called it to the back of the head. But that still would have done some damage to Ward. Just give him some pause for thought. Lands a nice left hook there. You got to say Jason Kwon is quite tough because he's taken some shots and comes back.
Yeah, totally. He needs to just keep his chin down. He lifts it up a little bit.
His defensive technique of blocking shots with his head won't last for too long, but he looks as if he's quite loose on his shots. He landed a left hook here that sat Andre Ward onto his heels, Aaron Ward rather. Well, he's landed a couple of heavy shots. Ward has been the man who has moved forward. He's put good combinations together. Kwon's been agricultural, but he's defying his body type and actually looking like he's got a bit of sting in his shots.
But he's winding that right hand over. If it does land, Aaron is going to be in trouble.
Oh, there we go. End of round number one. Jason Ward probably gave that round away on points, but he landed the two heaviest shots of the round. A good left hook and an overhand right that the judge scored to the back of the head, called to the back of the head, but still, he's given Aaron Ward something to think about as he heads back to his blue corner. And once again, remember, text FIGHT to 933, FIGHT to 933, and that will donate $3 to Cure Kids, foundation that tonight's Fight Night 15 is in support of. Funding research, funding healthcare for children with a range of debilitating and terminal diseases. Round two underway here at the Langham Hotel. This is fight number 6. Jason Ward in the red. Jason Kwon rather in the red. Aaron Ward in the blue with his back to us. Kwon eats a left hook after throwing a nice right hand to the body.
Nice double 1-2 from Ward.
He's doubling up on his jab well, but that overhand right, Kwon does time it. And he's not afraid to throw it. He's certainly not scared. And Ward's starting to walk forward now, walking his man down with volleys of punches. Lands the uppercut, but Kwon, he's some kind of tough, eats that right hand. That's not deterring him though.
Kwon's looking a little bit more composed here, looking to pick some shots now. Trying to set up that right hand with a pouring jab.
He just needs to be cautious he doesn't double the impact and walk into a shot right on the button. Ward started off fast, but he's starting to breathe through his mouth. You can see it's opening. He's taking in huge gulps of air. This is where Kwon can start to move forward. This is the second half of the second round.
Is that double jab from Ward again? Working his way in.
Ward's been good with the jab throughout. Nice left hook there from Kwon. Check hook to get himself out of the corner. Both boys slowed down noticeably. Now Kwon's starting to establish a jab. Needs to drop that right hand. Digs to the body with his left. Ward, you can see the look in his eyes. He's sucking in fumes.
Ward's hands are getting dangerously low now as well.
Well, he's tired. And now this is where Kwon can come on board. Good work though. He ate a right hand. He's coming back. I think he's done enough work to win this round, but he needs to keep something in reserve for the third and final.
Just on the bell. Nice combination from Jay Kwon.
Well, I'm just going to make an early call now. I think Jason Kwon is going to come on very strongly in the third, and I think he's got heavier hands. So Aaron Ward needs to go back, regain his composure. I think he's got the fight in the bag, but he needs to take no risks in the third round.
Yeah, he definitely needs to keep that left hand of his up. He's starting to drop it down to his waist. which is a perfect opening for Kwon's big looping right hand.
Here you can see he's heaving heavily in his corner, really sucking in the big ones. Experienced fighters in these situations will remain calm. They'll try and slow their heart rate. Now this is round number 3. Once again, text fight to 933 and that'll donate $3 to Cure Kids. Third and final about to get underway. Third man in centre ring calls both boys into action. Jason Kwon in the red, Aaron Ward in the blue. Ward's starting off well. He's a bit more wild with his shots though.
No holding and hitting.
Well, he's taken a leaf out of the old league book, pull the jersey over the head and wail away.
The ref doesn't call you up on it.
Kwon needs to do something. He must know he's behind on the cards. Just needs to develop a little bit of offense. At the moment, he's just not quite sure of his range. And if I was his corner, I'd be telling him he's got the heavier hands and just to go in and throw. Nice work from Ward. Lands a light left hook. He's tired once again, and as soon as he pauses like that, Kwon needs to go downstairs and smash him to the body. He tried to do that there, Ward holding on to dear life. Kwon just a little bit disorientated for the moment. 40 seconds to go.
Oh, big right hand from Ward.
Right hand to the ear. That one went off the shoulder, but he's starting to wing his shots now.
Nice uppercut there. He picked that really well.
Good work from Ward. He's recovered well after fading badly in the second round. Put my prediction a little bit to shame. "18 seconds to go. Both boys now breathing heavily. Taking a moment to draw breath before that final flurry. And there you go. Ward finishes out how he began, landing the looping right hand. And that worked very well for him. Aaron Ward should take that victory pretty comprehensively, but a very, very spirited performance from Jason Kwon. Landed some big shots and never showed any signs of giving up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scorecards are in. Judge's decision. Judge 1 scores about 30-27. Judge 2 scores about 29-28. Judge 3 scores about 29-28. Winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Aaron Emergency Ward. Real gutsy effort, massive support. Look at that support. Standing ovation for Jace from the team at KPMG. Mate, looked like a lot of fun and a lot of hard work at the same time.
Yep, definitely a lot of hard fun. Aaron's a very strong puncher. Didn't expect that from Aaron. We didn't see it inspiring, and yeah, admittedly it was quite a bit of a surprise.
Now, mate, you've got so much support, you put your body on the line. I'm going to let you select one of those people to fight next year.
Oh, I think I'd probably say Ian Kowalski just in the back corner there, one of the partners of the firm. I'd love to see him up in the ring, have a bit of a go.
Good on you, mate. Who would you like to thank? Obviously, massive support.
Yep, thank you to all the fans around the world, the partners at KPMG, and the opponent, Aaron, superb fighter. And everyone else who's here tonight, and everyone who else has donated to the cause. It's greatly appreciated.
Awesome, mate. Jason Kwon, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron. Asked nicely. He didn't hit nicely though, did he?
He hits pretty hard, man. Oh no, Jason's an awesome bloke. It's really hard to get angry at a guy like that in this ring. I've gotten to know him over the past 3 months. He's a top man, and it took all I had to try and not think about him when I got in so that I could actually hit him.
And that's the beauty of ringside. You can be warriors in the ring, but friends for life out of the ring.
Yeah, well, I want to buy him the first beer. He deserves that. Those punches were pretty hard. I don't want to take too many more of those.
Awesome, mate. Well, your company, Ask Nicely, sponsored this bout, so I imagine they're on your thanks list.
Yeah, look, I'm really thrilled. So many people from the Ask Nicely team were able to come along tonight. I thank each and every one of them, even the ones that were supporting Jason. I think there are a few of them too. But as we're in the feedback business, I think the team will have some feedback for me.
Awesome, mate. Fantastic fight. You guys hit bloody hard. At one stage, I thought we were going to see someone knocked over, but well done. Fantastic effort.
Yeah, look, I just want to say quickly, thank you to Russia, my trainer from Les Mills. And over in Portland, in Oregon, there's Johnny and Michael, who coached me over there at Portland City Boxing. And this is a shout out for them too. And most of all, my beautiful wife is here tonight. She's here supporting, despite the fact she doesn't approve of this one bit. And I just really appreciate the fact she let me get in the ring.
Awesome, Aaron. Aaron, emergency ward. No one's going to be needed in emergency ward tonight. Take care, mate. Aaron Ward, ladies and gentlemen.